Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Sunday, June 11th, 2023, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Now Mind You podcast. This is episode 73, Manga. I'm TJ.
I'm Matt.
I'm Bryce.
And what do we have for y'all today? We got Ippo, we got Sakamoto Days, we have Kaiju number 8, we got Jujutsu Kaisen. Of course, we'll go over our favorite chapter this week, and then we'll tackle our topic of the week, which is chainsaw specific. What is it, fellas?
What chainsaw, what devil do we think exists or should exist from the Chainsaw Man universe?
And with that, let's take it away. Matt, take us into Ippo.
All right, so we are back with Hajime no Ippo. What chapter is this now, TJ?
1423.
14,000 million. So we pick up again. We pick up again on the 14th million chapter of Hajime no Ippo. How long has shit been coming out?
Since before I think we were born.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, because this whole style has changed. At any rate, Ippo is in the Kamigoya gym, and in true Ippo fashion, he is doing some absurd shit. He is holding mitts simultaneously for both of his pupils in the gym. While he's holding mitts for both of them, Aoki and oh no, that's not, that wasn't Kimura.
No, it is.
Is it?
Yeah, he's still wearing weaves.
The wig, that's right. Yeah, he fucked me up. I thought that was what's his name?
Itagaki?
Yeah, I really thought
Hell
it was
Itagaki.
No, bro. Oh man. So Aoki and Kimura came in and they saw Ippo doing that and basically was like, damn, his hand-eye coordination nasty. I bet he probably even better now in the ring. Then was like, oh well. Like, because they know he kind of off that. We flash over to the Naniwa Tiger, and our boy is out here shortening careers in the sparring, trying to get ready to fight Ricardo. And from what they've been saying, he's putting out all his sparring partners. Even his homie Giga is like pretty much the most durable dude around, and it's his main sparring partner. Like pretty much is his punching bag. That's pretty much how Giga got his name. Like he's the only nigga that can bang with him for real. And he has even put him out of commission, and they end up putting up a sign just saying they need open sparring. And if you guys remember, what Takamura likes to do after he wins fights is he leaves. He leaves and he goes on a journey of self-discovery, whatever. Essentially, he just hikes across Japan and then he comes back.
Mm.
I don't know when he knows is the time to come back, so I don't know how they plan fights for this dude. Like, I don't know how they do his schedule, but he is currently on his journey. And what does he happen to walk upon? But the damn open sparring sign, and immediately he jumps in the ring, and this pretty much confirms to our boy that, you know, he gonna have to fight Takamura, but if he can manage to hurt Takamura, he can definitely hurt Ricardo.
Mm-hmm.
He finna die. That's kind of how I feel.
Damn.
Bro, first of all, Bryce,
never loses.
Takamura never loses. The author himself said Takamura never loses. And Takamura has beaten 4 world champions and a fair one in the streets simultaneously. Mashiba, Date. Who else was out there with them?
I can't remember. I can't remember.
You don't remember, but you remember what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Mashiba, Date, dude right here, fucking the damn tiger that we've been talking about the whole time.
Oh, Sendo.
Yeah, Sendo, and I want to say one other person. They all got drunk.
Oh, right, when they were at the bar.
They were at the bar. All 4 of them
like,
had to fight Ricardo at once. And they were all afraid. Like, they was like, damn, he finna get on that with us. And he did.
Yeah.
Like, because they was talking shit about him at a bar. He had a Hall of Famer and 3 either current or almost like 3 world level boxers in fear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sen don't know what time it is, bro. He kind of in some crazy state right now, but he know. Anyway, I'm gonna pass it to TJ.
Listen. Ippo telling Tahe and Kintaro a stern warning to never emulate Takamoto's behavior was hilarious. He's the exception. Like, don't try that shit. It'll get you put out the gym quick. Kimura is still rocking the wigs. Like,
man, to the point he fooled me.
He needs to let that hip hop go, because ever since that one weight cut, bro, he won the fight, but that hair is clearly not coming
At what
back.
cost, for real?
Right. Came One Punch Man. Once again, everybody except for Ippo is noticing that Ippo is improving despite being retired. Also, Sendo activating his Rinnegan is always scary, but most importantly, why doesn't this man have a coach yet? Like, I get what they mean by him honing his instincts by giving into his inner beast, but at what cost? Because Matt, you even said it too. Like, he's shortening lifespans, but like including like ending careers, but he's out here shortening people's lifespans, destroying scholarships left and right. The Yakuza dudes tried to get in on it, and
this
like
nigga handing out CTE,
and he was like, "Yo, I ain't ready." Yeah, basically.
He giving out tickets for CTE, Bryce, not Corporate Thugs Entertainment.
God
Corporate
damn.
Thugs Entertainment. Takamura waltzing into the Osaka gym with his Apple visor pros on. Keep Takamura. This fight, or this light quote unquote sparring session, will be allowed to go on until Sendo mistakenly makes Takamura get serious. Then I can see someone stepping in, or somehow Kamogawa teleporting into the gym and beating Takamura's ass. Like, I think that's how they know when it's time to reel him back in. It's not that Takamura calls or anything. Like, someone is reporting to Kamogawa, like, "Hey, come get your man.
You're right.
Come get your man. He's caused
enough trouble.
Damage."
That's how they know when to get him.
Right.
That's when it's time to reel him back in. It's like, yeah, he's being a menace again.
Like, Kamogawa's talking about, "Hey, y'all, I gotta go travel real quick." They're just like, "Oh, is it Takamura?" It's probably Takamura. No, I'm actually excited to see what becomes of the next chapter, in all honesty. Because it's also like Sendo is just he's got the Rinnegan on, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, he's not gonna win, but what's this new tool he's working on, essentially, right? But yeah, those are my thoughts, man.
All right, but what we got up next?
Sakamoto Days, Yuto Suzuki. We're going into chapter 122, titled Bad Feeling. Where'd we leave off? Kumanomi and Haruma have arrived. How do I summarize this? Thailand, we in here. Oh snap, Heisuke may have lost his baggage. Let me get into the review. Hold up, that's not even the whole 511 Kinderheim crew, and they're already a problem. Old girl just like fucking magnetically pulled Kashima across the way, like pulled him so hard the mask was just like, "Hey, this isn't a problem between the three of us. This is really just between you and her, Playboy. I'm out." But I think Kumanomi, Haruma, and the other two dudes they mentioned was like, I'm not gonna look up their names right now. I should have written them down. My bad. But and if you roll Uzuki and Gaku into the mix, they definitely have some type of shared past trauma, and I would bet money that they were somehow experimented on, because they're not regular. No one in this manga is regular, but they're extra not regular. Mafuyu was so shook. He took one look at what Kumanomi did to Kashima and became the most well-behaved adolescent we've ever seen. All that abrasiveness went out the window. My boy took his mask off and was like, "Nice to meet you. My name is Mafuyu. This is my associate Torimaru." Like, but I thought it was funny how Suzuki pulled a Kishimoto, like how you never see Kakashi's face no matter what. And Suzuki leveraged the panel border to keep Mafuyu's face concealed. Haven't seen the character Wu-Tang in a minute. Well, because we didn't see him, the last time I saw him was during the gambling casino arc, right? And it was hilarious how quickly he's like so in love with Lou that Shin didn't even really have to try hard to dupe him into getting him to find that information on the whereabouts in Thailand. That being said, it looks like Lou, Aoi, and Hana, Sakamoto's daughter, are going on a vacation. Did they close the shop down while they're all abroad? Like, what about their income and bills? We know they got bills out here in these assassin world streets, but whatever. Heisuke, obvious plot device to remind the readers of what the goals of this arc are. I would wager that the third goal would be to find out once and for all whether or not Leon is actually dead, because I don't think she's dead. I think she might have turned.
If that is true, the Sakamoto is dumb as hell. But let's just continue.
He never inspected the body, bro. Amane is about to be fluent in Thai, because remember, y'all, he's got that photographic memory. I'm guessing like one quick read through, he's got that language on lock.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like how Hio and Heisuke are going to go on a little side mission. I also appreciate how we're being shown that Hio's already got somewhat of a heart of gold underneath that gruff exterior. Like, he's not all just like, get off me, kid. Fuck you. Like that. I mean, his character is literally designed to look rough. The dude's got like a metal plate on his jaw. Like, he looks rough, right? But he's like, all right, I see this means a lot to this kid. Let me help him out at the end of the day. That being said, what the fuck is he doing in Thailand? The order is already making moves. And also, remember, it all like Hio is technically speaking an OG to Sakamoto and Nagumo. Like, he was in the order streets before they were, right? But if he's in Thailand, is the order already making moves? Are they aware that Slur is plotting on them? Where's my anime announcement? I'm looking forward to next week. So this was like the plot advances.
No, he's gonna slip that in though.
The plot advances,
That's what she
and
said.
we get a lot of setup, a little bit of exposition. And I feel like we'll probably see the Heisuke finding his missing bag that has his rifle shenanigans first before we get into the meat of it. But I could be wrong. I think this feels like the kind of thing where if they zone hop a little bit before they get to the meaty part, I'm okay with it. I'm gonna pass the mic over. Bryce, we haven't heard from you yet, my guy. Go ahead.
All right, let's go. First of all, I'm not just gonna disregard the fact that Matt just said that's what she said. I'm not gonna disregard that. I just want that to be acknowledged. Anyway,
because I said the meat.
No, he said, I knew you was gonna slip that in there.
Go ahead.
Damn,
so,
Bryce exposed
I heard it. I just couldn't let that slide. Couldn't let it slide. Also, that's what she said. Pretty much, I thought the chapter was good. I've never seen someone turn into a punk so fast that when she said, "Hey, take that mask off," he said, "I don't want to take my mask off. I don't trust y'all." And then next panel later, my man full face out, scared. He don't even know what happened. And it just punked everybody to just be polite as hell. I just thought that was very interesting, very cool.
Remember too, last chapter she was able to silence Gaku with like a sentence. Yep. We should have known what time it was.
Yeah, right. Like, you're right. So she was probably the bully in Kinderheim. So this orphanage is getting very interesting. I know someone mentioned telekinesis. It would be interesting to have another character who's psychic. Maybe this would have some connection to Sheen in the long run. We'll see about that. Just a very cool chapter. We're still just getting the building blocks to what's happening. Can I just say that I'm gonna love the fact if these two have a fucking buddy comedy situation going on. Heisuke and Hashiki. Yeah, I would absolutely love that. Like, just the two people who are consistently have like a funny thing going. I could also see this turning into like, each one of these future assassins get somebody to train them or someone to inspire them to get better. Because I could definitely see a time skip situation happening with Sakamoto Days.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited. This was a super, super fun chapter. I don't really have I don't really have anything else to say. Sakamoto, another win in the book. Just keep going. I am interested in like this orphanage situation. I want to say that. I think we're diving deeper into that, and I think we're gonna get a pleasant surprise in like a couple chapters. So I'm gonna pass it on to Matt.
I'm really happy with the fact that we're diving deeper into the orphanage thing, because even their own dude was like, wait a minute, It's more y'all. Like how many
Yeah.
of y'all survived? So like the first question I had was how many more people is it? And what was it with this orphanage that all these special people came out of here? You know what I'm saying? Like
what trauma did they share?
Like what is the X mansion that y'all come from? That's what I'm really trying to figure out. Other than that, I don't have much to add. Aside from I just wanted to also press forward some of the questions that I had about the chapter, just because you all covered it, so I felt so thoroughly. I don't really got anything else to add to it.
I do wonder about the brother, how he fits into this. I mean,
Uzuki's older brother, Asaki.
Uzuki's older brother, yeah.
The one who was like, I'm gonna kill Gaku if you don't. Yeah.
Exactly. Like he can't. I mean, if he's still in the picture, how the fuck is he still in the picture?
He's probably the president of the JAA. Like,
honestly, yeah, I think we still don't have the bigger picture of what's being put down in Sakamoto Days, but this is getting very fun. It looks like we're going to have all three groups kind of pretty much end up in Thailand. So we're going to get the JAA, we're going to get Sakamoto's group, and of course we're going to get Izuki's people. So this is going to be a big arc. I think we're going to be here for a minute, which is fun.
Keisuke is off the bench too.
Yeah, Sakamoto doesn't really have long arcs, but everything kind of still feels like we're still in that beginning stage of everything. Just sort of just setting the world or just world building. So I'm hoping this will be like a long one. I'm hoping we get I hope this will be a long arc. I think it would be cool to see Sakamoto in that long arc.
Yeah.
Do we get another appearance of Slim Moto?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Ain't no way we don't. This will
be the last time we see Slim Moto, though. I think he'll be like, all right, I can't do this slim shit no more.
So, my kidneys are shutting down.
Yeah.
I gotta stop.
Maybe we'll get dad bod Moto.
So
what does he have now?
Just Sakamoto, which is
nah, but like he chiseled with a belly.
He's strong, but he's strong though. Like
he's strong, but he's not. But he's strong though.
Yeah, like muffin top. Like,
damn.
Yeah.
Like Vin Diesel.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, well, I was gonna say Roy Nelson, but not him.
Like David Arbor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
Or like Sandman. Yeah.
Damn, you wilding right now, but I feel you.
Like the gut is powerful.
We feel you.
There was no jiggle on Sandman's gut. I don't know how he did that.
Made out of sand, bro. You can control it.
Okay, moving on. Bryce, you want to take us into Kaiju number 8?
Oh, I would love to go into Kaiju number 8.
Let's get it.
I would love to, because this shit had me on 10.
Okay. That is true.
10, gentlemen. Oh, this was such a good chapter because it we don't know how long Kaiju number 8 is gonna run for. But god damn, do we have some interesting power sets now put in place. And this is only chapter 87. We haven't even hit 100 yet. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, you right.
But yeah, pretty much we are back in the fight with Gen versus Kaiju number 11. And of course, the last chapter we ended up with Gen being able to cut the Kaiju. He's like, yo, what's happening? He's starting to cut me. And then we get a dope little color page where Gen's red eyes. I didn't even notice the eyes were around the suit. I didn't notice that at first. The red eyes basically turned green. And the Kaiju's like, yo, what's going on here? And so now we're seeing the Kaiju try to see it, but Gen's like, yo, I can see everything you're doing now. And he's starting to cut him up. piece by piece. Of course, this isn't an anime. I'm sorry, this isn't a manga. We're gonna get the anime soon. This isn't a shonen manga without some type of flashback situation. We see Gen's relationship with the former commander, how he pretty much was just working to surpass him or at least get some type of respect. And of course that he never got the chance to do it before the commander died. And then lo and behold, he gets this chance to at least show off. And he does it. He shows like this insane power up. Kaiju headquarters is just like, yo, what the fuck is going on? We don't know what the hell's going on. Pretty much they're just like, yo, his fucking his brain scans is off the charts. And this continues. He will the captain's brain will barely last another minute. So this is definitely a power with some type of fucking, well, it's not some type, it's just absolute drawbacks, which makes sense. Kaiju number 11 is getting cut up. He's like, what the fuck is going on? I'm literally made for your ability. How the fuck is that possible? So he's like, yeah, man, I can see all of that with just my ability. He's like, yeah, no, that's not possible. That was not Kaiju number 1's ability. He's like, no, it's mine. I'm gonna read it. In addition to electrical signals, I can perceive the movement of electrons, fluctuations in temperature, the terrain, and every detail of a location by way of the eyes throughout my body. Using that information, I can predict what will happen via a mental vision. It's quite literally the power to see the future. Mm-hmm. And of course, this particular ability doesn't manifest when number 1 was still a kaiju. It's a power that I developed on my own. Mm-hmm. Gen basically created a new power via a fucking kaiju suit. And nobody knew you could do that shit. So, just absolutely insane. And of course, we get the coup de grace attack. Did we get a name? Did we get a name of it? Of course we did. Squadron style gun sword technique number 6. God damn it! Come on, phone. Don't do me like this.
Damn.
You son of a bitch, phone. You son of a bitch.
Damn, he really going through it right now.
Let a dick cook. Okay, whatever. It was some cold shit. Wait,
no, hold on, Bryce. I got you.
You got me?
7 branch sword.
7 branch sword.
Yes.
Damn.
That was cool.
This shit had me amped. This was such a good chapter. It's simple. It's a simple chapter. New power, flashback, finisher. And now we're probably going to go to another kaiju fight. But holy shit, the ramifications of this, you know, what's going to happen with these kaiju suits now that people going to realize, yo, you can develop new powers with it. What's going to happen with kaiju number 9? He's like, wait a minute, niggas can do that? Hold on. Hey, come back. I didn't plan for that. I didn't know. What's going to happen with kaiju number 8? Maybe he can fucking develop some shit. I don't know, but golly, this is crazy. I think this is the way that if this continues on, this combined with the samurai shit, I think
he's talking about the Kaiju Phantom, y'all.
Huh?
And I said you're probably talking about the Kaiju Phantom.
The Kaiju Phantom and the ghost shit. Yeah. Like
that's y'all talking about the same thing.
So yeah. Yeah, damn. This was a good fucking chapter. Holy shit. I got nothing else to say to that. I'm gonna pass the buck along to Matt.
Listen, y'all already know how I'm rocking with Game.
Real nigga Game. That's his name now. That's his name.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
This is like real hero.
Right. No, I respect it. Yeah. It's real hero, Muriel Togata, a real hero for sure.
Real nigga Geen. Yes. Same level.
Real nigga Geen. I respect it. My man unlocked his monkey Q.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Like he kicked his shit to the next level. He kicked all his shit literally to the next level. Like Bryce brought up a good point. Like this this creates a ripple effect for like they power in general. Like what the things that they're gonna be able to do and the things that they are able to do, and like the fact that you can progress the suit to be able to do something that there was no precedent for prior. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. Insane.
But that's all I really had. I'm gonna pass to TJ.
Damn. Okay. I thought I had more time. No. It's like I'm still writing my notes. Like, okay, so on page, no. That'd be a level of unpreparedness never seen on the podcast.
Hey, you can tag me in because I can. Let me tell you something about this chapter.
Hold on, nigga. I got thoughts. Hey. First of all, damn, you weren't that ready. He's like, all right, TJ's clearly just doing dead air. Let me just take over. Isn't it kind of funny how the flashback occurs while Narumi is winning? You don't usually get the flashback for the dude winning mid-ass whooping. Usually. Right? It's like, why are we getting a flashback? My nigga's winning.
He going that deep in his bag.
I wonder if there is a probably like hypothetical, right? Overusing the kaiju suits like this and pushing it to the limit, can a human be turned into a kaiju that way?
That's a good question.
That's a really good question.
If he's out here developing new powers that were not even germane to the kaiju whose suit he's wearing, how human is he still? Right? And then they're talking about there could be some devastating drawbacks to him doing this. But right now, my boy's looking pretty Gucci aside from crying blood. Like it doesn't, I don't know. I'm just going too deep into it. But I'm really concerned that his eyesight is going to go, which is also one of the consequences for the Uchihas, right? If they overuse their Sharingan, they overuse their Mangekyo, they lose their eyesight eventually. I mean,
some Iron Blood Orphan shit happen. He can only see when he got that suit on.
Oof. Oh, damn. That I'm both mad and not mad at that. I will let it go for now. But I think we should all pin that in the back of our heads because I feel like that's going to come back. Things have definitely been taken up a notch in this world in general now that we know that there's a possibility to develop new skills, right? New abilities with the suits, with the human and kaiju fusion, which is essentially what the suit causes, right? I personally am more hyped to see what Leno will be capable of when we finally see him on the battlefield, because I feel that this story has been building him to be somewhat of a sleeper genius. He was essentially Rock Lee kind of going into this, where all he had was hard work, but before he was selected to be the wearer of, I believe it's Kaiju 6's suit, they were watching his progress like, hey, he's on hard work, but low-key, after a while, he's exponentially surpassing his peers. He might be a genius. So that groundwork has been laid, and now that we're seeing this development, Leno's going to have something coming in clutch. Also, I feel that the kaiju aren't ready for Leno when he shows up on the battlefield, but that's neither here nor there. I think the thing that really hits me the most in this chapter is the fact that Narumi is indeed a prodigy, but let's keep it 100. He leveled up out of spite. It was on some Khalil Roundtree Jr. shit where he wasn't even seeing the kaiju anymore. All he saw was Izao. Like he's just like, to the kaiju, he's like, nothing personal. I just gotta one up my mentor because I know he's watching through your eyes right now. Anyway, take this with you. 7-branch sword. And the way he was so secretive about it, like I don't know if you guys felt this way. To me, it looked like he knew he had this ability the whole time. Very similar to Ikkaku and Bleach when he had already developed Bankai, but because he's a part of Squad 11, he's like, yeah, I can't really let them know. So, You want to see this, and I'm gonna have to kill you because they can't know. If the captain finds out, Mister, I fight anything that lives and breathes finds out, it's a wrap. No, yeah, that's the vibe I got from him revealing it now. Also the Kaiju 1 reveal and that one panel, that is
yeah, that was
that
crazy.
is an interesting looking Kaiju. Why is its mouth wired shut anyway? Forget even the eyes. This was definitely it's him, he is him chapter.
Yeah,
And I think that core is for sure gone. That's all I had on Kaiju number 8. Really good chapter. And we gotta wait 2 weeks. We gotta wait 2 fucking weeks. Kaiju's not here for a long time, but it's here for a long time.
What Kaijus are left to fight?
All of them?
Yeah, the whatever ones we haven't seen die yet.
So
9 hasn't even stepped on the field yet. So
12.
Whichever one Hoshina's fighting.
14? Yeah, I think that's 12. I think Hoshina's fighting 12.
Hoshina's fighting his Kaiju's cousin.
Right.
His big homie and shit.
Hoshina go get some Kaiju blades to match his Kaiju suit. He be like, "Hey, bro, just turn into a weapon, G. It's lit over here. Just do it. Trust me.
I promise you.
I promise you."
What happens when they eliminate all the Kaiju and they got to retire the suits? Is there just gonna be like one suit in the closet? Like, man, there's a lot of noise coming out that closet. Let me out! Like, I'm trying to fight.
Never. Just gotta stay in here. Just put the suit in a fucking cell.
It's not even a cell. They disrespect. They just put them in a dresser drawer.
Right.
Damn, just throw them in a random closet.
Yeah.
They put a muffler over the mouth because he keeps instigating fights.
That'd be hilarious.
Man, did you hear what Squad 6 said about Squad 2? Man, I wouldn't have that.
That's crazy, bro. You should put me on real quick. We can
each other
handle
at the
this.
next
squash that
at the
beef.
next banquet.
Yeah. Could you imagine like being Hoshina? You open up your closet, you hear your suit talking to you, and you just like push it through, slide it on the hanger, like to get to the clothes you want to get to.
That shit is insane. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, where's my suit? But nah. All right, well, we ready to go to the next one, Matt?
Yeah. So this next one we got Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 225 called Inhuman Mako Shinjuku Showdown, aka My Brain Hurt. So everybody is waiting to see the Titanic sink, essentially. And we see all of them pretty much explaining.
Man, fuck all that. Get to the end. That's what we're really here for. Just get to the end, bro.
We hear all this explanation, but we see Gojo is still fighting Sukuna, and Gojo gets hurt, potentially fatally.
Like, yeah. It's still just a panel. You're right.
Just a panel.
It's still just a panel.
Gojo gets hurt, potentially fatally. It is explained in a very roundabout fucking way, I will admit, in the first half of the chapter, that if done correctly, there's a way to negate Gojo's pretty much limitless and take his shield away. And if you put Gojo in a situation where his limitless is gone, you essentially have beaten him. That is what Sukuna supposedly, now we're going to believe Sukuna has done. That's pretty much how the chapter ends. It ends on the final panel of Gojo's neck being cut. I just thought immediately to TJ saying he's not going to win. I don't trust nothing. So yeah, I didn't go into this
broken too many times.
Yeah, well, I never went into this believing he had it, but I was confident with him, for a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you. But no, outside of that, this chapter was fucking crazy. The amount of detail and shit that they put in this art, again, Jujutsu Kaisen, not missing. Giving you a headache for sure, but not missing. Like, I thought this was a great chapter. I thought the action sequences were beautiful. I only ended up having to reread the chapter once. And I was able to, pretty much understand how they explained like how this can be done, but this shit was crazy. This arc is crazy. Everything. I'm more worried. I'm not even like I'm invested in this, but I'm more invested in what's gonna happen after this. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what's gonna happen, bro. Hikari's gonna be like, "Fuck my money,
Yeah, he
my
fucking parlay." Fuck. Kenjaku gonna walk in there like, yeah. They could be like, nigga, Kenjaku? Like, hey. And he was like, y'all don't know my boy. Y'all don't know him like I do. Like, this wasn't even personal. This was business. Set that shit aside.
Imagine reading the mind like, what did it just turn into straight up gambling? Fuck all that sort of shit. It don't make no money.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass it because I think this is gonna be a pretty short, but I'm gonna pass it off to Bryce.
You already know it. I already told you how I feel. To put it simply, I don't know what the fuck going on, and I don't know what's happening. I can tell you other things because I did not follow this conversation. I was out. Firstly, like Matt said, beautiful panels. Basically everybody in the room watching the fight. Just off the first panel, I could tell you that whoever has to pay the light bill for this room is probably pretty pissed. There's a lot going on.
Holy shit, you're not wrong.
Everybody talking. I don't know what they talk about. Some dude gets splashed with water. He get mad about that. I respect it. Yeah, then we get the final panel. We got with the domain expansions, and Gojo gets cut. Now, I don't think Gojo would get that type of death. I think he would get something probably a little bit more definitive. So I think we'll probably still get something more. I wouldn't be surprised if like the next chapter opens up with Sukuna being like, "Oh shit, what the fuck hit me?" Like Sukuna got hurt too somehow.
Just like, take it with me, nigga.
Like, right.
Do that shit before I got in the room.
Sukuna like, bro, I'm the king of curses, nigga. Death can't even stop my ass. So we gonna see, man. We gonna see. I just chalked this chapter up to real nigga magic. I can't tell you. I don't know what y'all want me to say about this. I was reading this. I was just like, man, ain't no way I can grab what the fuck they talk about. I just couldn't do it. I was just like, y'all didn't even have to hit us with this much. Y'all didn't have to do that. We understood everything that was going on for the last two chapters. Y'all didn't say shit. This was filler. This was a filler ass conversation because I'm pretty sure nobody asked themselves, explain to me the power set going on beyond this fight.
No, you know what it is. It's a filler because Akutami got tired from drawing all that action last chapter. It's like, my wrist hurt.
You said right there.
He got one of the assistants like, look, man, we just gonna do some dialogue. I gotta wrap this shit up. I gotta give my hand a break.
My man said, write this down right quick.
Cause shit. But yeah, I'm gonna give this 5 damn out of 5. Yeah, this was good. Yeah. Jujutsu Kaisen. Shit ain't missing. I'm curious about what 5 chapters from now is gonna look like, if that makes sense. Like, just moving forward. So yeah, TJ, you went over Jujutsu. You went over like your thoughts, right?
No, he didn't.
No.
All right then, TJ. Sir.
Wouldn't it be funny if next chapter Gojo's just like, haha, decoy, bitch. And it's like Uda Ume who got cut.
Also, wild shit.
Yeah. Like you just see the smoke and it's Uda Ume's body. Like, oh fuck. Never doubt the six eyes. No,
Yeah.
but my review, well, shit. That's my review. No. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge.
Damn.
No. I'm gonna work backwards on this one. I think we all saw this coming. Ever since Gojo got out of jail, I like kept thinking to myself that there's no possible way that the series is just going to wrap up with him beating up the big bad and we call it a day. I believe I've mentioned it already in prior reviews, but there's just no way this manga would give us that happy of an ending. There's just too much despair. With that being said, the last panel, and Matt highlighted this as well, it's just a panel. I'm gonna be real though. I don't know if reverse curse technique can fix that shit like that. Although it seems like reverse curse technique starts like from the head and works its way down. So if he's still conscious for like however many seconds he's got left, who knows, right? It is just a panel. That being said, what a devastating looking panel.
Yeah.
In a way, it was kind of a full circle moment for Itadori on the negative side. But the reason why I'm saying full circle is because that was one of the first lessons he learned from Nanamin when they were fighting Mahito. It was Nanami who was like, hey, bro, remember, barriers are weak from the outside, because then Yuji came through with the, the power of friendship, bow from the top, cracked open the Mahito's like incomplete domain, and then they both went and shot the unfair one and beat his ass. Now, what are the implications here? And full disclosure too, I read this chapter multiple times, not because like my brain was itching, but because I just could not believe it. But what are the implications here? We know everyone was gathered around the monitors speculating about the outcome of the fight. If anything, it was an interesting choice by Akutami to display the debate as opposed to the fight itself, which is why I was like, yeah, maybe like they were just like, my wrist hurts, so dialogue. We can safely assume the fight was going on mid-speculation. I mean, it literally just cuts over to them both expanding their domains. First of all, I'm surprised that nigga Kusakabe was still alive. I could have sworn this dude was out of the paint. I don't know why, but like when they're like, Kusakabe, can you do that? He's like, hell no. I was like, nigga, you were alive the whole time? I thought you were dead. So let's just get that out the way.
He said that's how I survived.
Right.
I played dead, nigga.
It's like, nigga, ain't you on payroll?
The greatest trick in the book.
Like, yeah, nigga. Watch me catch this workers' comp right quick. Oh, my back. Can't participate. It's cool seeing Higuruma, who is leaning, or he was learning as much as he could from the convo, and I'm glad he's in the mix too, because I feel like he's a wild card. I feel like they're not leveraging Takaba, our boy Humpty Hump Takaba. I feel like he could be a wild card too. And they already said he's up there with Gojo. Now, the central debate, how the hell is Sukuna countering Limitless? Why haven't they both invoked their domains yet? Do their domains just straight up neutralize each other? What if their domains don't actually clash? What if their domains are complementary? Come to find out, it was on Choso. Choso had the right idea, RIP Tsukumo, but he from that battle, he was able to learn. It's like, wait a second, it's not always like this. It's not always domains clashing. Like, you don't always necessarily have to complete a barrier around your domain, which kind of gave way to that weird debate where it's like, what do you mean? You always need a canvas to be able to paint. You can't just hold water. You need a container to be able to like manipulate water, hold water, that type of thing too. And then it cut over to the ending, right? But essentially what happened is they expanded their domains. They were evenly matched. So it's like the sure hit technique, the instant kill technique that comes with the domain was effectively neutralized on both sides. However, Sukuna's domain expansion has a much bigger range than Gojo. So even though they were inside of Gojo's barrier, Sukuna shit just kept on expanding and expanding and was attacking Gojo's barrier from the outside because Sukuna's barrier never actually finished closing. So once he, broke Gojo's barrier, there was that sequence of panels, no dialogue. You just see Gojo's face like, the fuck just happened? Sukuna's like, bitch. And then cut to the last panel, right? And Yuji was just like, no. But what are the psychological implications for Megumi, who's in the sunken place right now? He's already depressed because he saw his sister get murked, and now he's seeing his mentor. Because you guys have to understand too, Gojo took Megumi in when he was young. Like, they have a rapport, they have a relationship, so that's also got to like sink you further into despair as well. If this is it for Gojo right now, what kind of chances do Maki 2.5, Kashimo, Kurusu, Yuta, Yuji, Hakari, Takaba, the crew, right? What chances do they have of defeating Sukuna? Because I believe Kenjaku alluded to, all right, if Gojo loses, this will be Sukuna at his weakest, and, you know, all the other heavy hitters have to move. But that being said, Sukuna doesn't look like he expended that much energy at all right now. He looks pretty fresh. So if this is it, like, what chances do they really have? And then, of course, Kenjaku is betting on something like this. So what's his next move? How far along is he in getting humanity to merge with Tengen? We're essentially back to hopelessness, where every review of Jujutsu Kaisen was just like, shit, right? I have a feeling it's going to come down to Yuji versus Sukuna. And again, this could be a series where the bad guys win. We cannot rule this out. Like, this could just be a story where the bad guys win. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not all hopelessness, right? We have to remember, too, that everyone was training, including Yuji. Remember that weird thing where it's like, get it together, Itadori. And it looked at that one dude who, now that I think about it, may have been Kusakabe. But I don't know. They were training at some point between Gojo getting out of prison to this final showdown in December. That's got to mean something. I need to see what that Itadori curse technique is, right? He still hasn't shown what his curse technique or energy is, right? Like, what type of training has he been doing? Has he been training with Choso? You know, brothers. I don't know. Side note, do you think there were some curses betting on this fight?
Probably.
That's all I got. It's just a crazy ass chapter, but I need to know what happens next week. Even though I'm dreading to see it, I need confirmation. Is he gonna make it, or is he not gonna be in Rush Hour 3? That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Because if he's not gonna be in Rush Hour 3, shit is crucial. But
yeah, I don't know what y'all gonna do.
Yeah.
I don't know. Itadori, I don't know how he gonna beat Sukuna. I don't know how. But, you know, if he's the main character, he's supposed to do it.
He can't be power friendship because he won't have any friends left.
No.
Damn.
You know I'm right.
You're right, though.
Yeah.
Shit. Let's transition over to the favorite chapter this week. Matt.
Oh, that's on me. It's all on me now. My favorite chapter this week. Probably got to reflect my answer from last week again. Dan to Dan. This shit been going crazy. It's really been going crazy. Like, this arc been wild, man. Everybody kind of, essentially, this like they got kind of their team together. Everybody kind of getting a 1v1, they box set situation. So shit going up. Dan to Dan was crazy this week. I'm gonna pass it actually back to you, TJ.
For me this week, honestly, Jujutsu Kaisen, because what a cliffhanger, man. That shit was wild. And I read Black Clover, I read Mashal, I read what we read for today too, like Hajime no Ippo, Kaiju number 8. Kaiju number 8 was pretty wild. But Jujutsu Kaisen was just like, God dang. Yeah. Bryce.
I gotta go Kaiju number 8. Just because of that was not expecting that.
That's fair.
Yeah, there's been a few good chapters this week. Dan to Dan is crazy though. I love Dan to Dan. I love it.
All right, y'all trying to get into this topic of the week?
Yeah.
Bryce, this is your topic. We're gonna give you a chance to redeem yourself from last week.
So the topic of the week. Name a devil that you know exists and needs to see / think of a devil that what their power would be. Okay? Y'all already knew my first answer because I already said it. The goddamn coochie devil.
Oh my God.
All right.
But I changed my answer I changed
You
it.
could have just given us the changed answer, bro. Like,
I checked because you said like you're not gonna see a coochie devil. Like that's crazy. That's crazy.
Hate this guy.
But knowing who the author is of this show, you might get the fetish devil. Yeah.
That's fair.
Relax, but yeah,
That's some scary shit. That's because you don't know what the fuck the fetish devil are. It's just depending on the day. There's a lot of
You on some shit. I'm not gonna hold you.
Now you got a nigga with superpowers doing that shit. That's some scary shit. That's some scary shit.
everything in my head right now say just tread lightly.
I'm treading lightly, y'all. I wasn't gonna talk about powers. I wasn't.
Okay.
All right, that's my answer. I'm a pass it on to TJ. I know you got a list.
I'm just like, this man was. I was gonna say the coochie devil, but you still said it.
But still said
But
it.
I didn't talk about powers.
You
All right,
still
bro.
fucking said it. All right. Clearly for me, the death devil, because that's the one devil that has yet to be revealed. I'd like to see the actual chainsaw devil, because I still don't think that has been confirmed, and I'm still very confused. Power/blood devil. Now, for the less serious ones, like the hypothetical ones that I think exist, the income tax devil, child support/alimony devil. You know, there are some dads out there down bad in that universe.
They stole mine.
Damn, we're on the same wavelength.
Yep.
The public speaking devil.
Okay.
Actually, like, kind of joking, kind of not. I'm pretty sure there's a shame devil. There's got to be. Maybe that's already been introduced and I just forgot. There's got to be a shame devil. I feel like there's for sure a nudity devil. And I think that there's for sure a nightmare devil.
Oh, that's probably one of the worst ones to run into.
Yeah, like a Freddy Krueger-esque type devil, right? Like where it's just like, oh, you fell asleep and you can't wake up again, like an eternity devil, but just for nightmares. But yeah, I'm gonna pass it over to Matt.
Okay. I feel like there's a browser history devil.
All right, Matt won. He won.
Sure. Without a doubt.
I think there's like more practical stuff too. Like, how do I describe this? Like agoraphobia devil, like an outside devil, or like something that makes you afraid to be indoor. I don't know really how to explain it. I think a vertigo devil would be cool.
That would be like insane, yeah. You know, it'd be a good one. The whole devil.
The what devil?
The whole devil. Like was it when you're like afraid?
Was it trichophobia? I know, like, people are afraid of like a lot of mini holes together.
Yeah,
like that. Yeah. Oh, that would.
Man, you could have you said the public speaking devil. I thought that one was a good one. Like an arachnophobia devil. Like, essentially, I feel like there has to be like a devil for every phobia.
Yeah.
Phobia's just gotta be instant. Like, that's just easy money.
Yeah.
I go devil for sure. You got
know what I'm saying? Then you just go into a whole bunch of other stuff. Like shame. What if there's a shame devil?
Yeah.
A robot devil.
A robot devil.
AI reggaeton.
I was
AI
designed
devil.
in hell.
A reggaeton devil?
A
reggaeton devil. You never know, bro.
What's your beef with reggaeton, bro?
I don't have beef with reggaeton. I'm just saying it's one of the most popular genres in the world. Okay, that's powerful.
Yeah. Reggaeton devil.
Yeah, that's a scary.
Devil just likes to have a good time.
Hey, the reggaeton devil and the reggae devil.
Come on.
In Jamaica, you see the reggae devil twerk you to death.
Twerk you to death. All right, y'all. So this has been another episode of the Now Mind You podcast. Thank y'all for rocking with us. TJ, what do we got next week? God damn it, Bryce. What we got next week?
Really unprepared for this. Hold on. Next week, what should we expect? We should be getting Jujutsu Kaisen. We should be getting Sakamoto. I believe a new chapter of Super would have or should be on the way to drop at that point. But let me
we got one more week for Super.
We shouldn't be getting Kaiju number 8. We should be getting Chainsaw Man on Tuesday. Yes, should be getting Chainsaw Man. My Hero should be back. We should be having Hajime no Ippo, and I believe that is it. No Super. I think it'll be everything except for Kaiju and Super.
Okay.
In terms of the topic of the week, what can we expect?
Our topic of the week is the first anime or manga to make you tear up or shed a hard-boiled thug tear.
The thug tear topic. Gotcha. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all for rocking with us. It's another episode of the Now Mind You podcast. You can follow us all on social media. You can follow me at Matt Hambrick. That's MatThambric. TJ.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at Tuss4Skate. That's TUSS4_SKATE. Bryce?
Find me on Instagram at Akshay_Onsa. That's AXE_ONCA. Bay. Where can they find me?
And you can find us at Now Mind You Podcast, wherever you'd like to get your social media. And you can also find us at Now Mind You Podcast, wherever you'd like to get your podcast, because we are everywhere. And we would like for you guys to follow us in all of these exact same places. With that said, we will see you guys next week, or we will see you over in the combat episode. Peace out.
Peace.